Hello, everybody, and happy 3 months. Yep, this is my 3-month check-in. I cannot believe that we have made it this far. So yeah, let's check in. So hello, I am Cheryl. This is my channel. We are on an adventure of sorts. On a weight loss adventure at that, taking Zepbound, which is tirzepatide, a GLP-1 medication. I am currently taking 5 milligrams a week of Zepbound. So Zepbound is a tirzepatide, the same medication as Mounjaro. Mounjaro is FDA approved for type 2 diabetes. Zepbound is approved for obesity. And we are also hoping, we will find out in July, if it is lowering my numbers for CKD. So I also have chronic kidney disease. So fingers crossed that there's some big changes there as well. So yeah, let's jump into it. If you are new here, please go and hit that subscribe button. We have been doing update videos for about 3 months now, as well as some other things sprinkled in there. And we would love to have you on board. For all of my repeat viewers, welcome. It's so wonderful to have you. So yeah, guys, 3 months. So officially 88 days, but I have been taking the medication for over 12 and a half weeks. So officially 3 months down on the medication. 2 months of 2.5 is how we started. And then we went over to 5 milligrams. So this was officially 4 full weeks now on the 5 milligrams. So as of today, so today is Thursday. So I took my shot on Saturday. So you guys know that my shot days and my updates are a little bit off now. But my shot was Saturday, and as of this morning, we are 26.8 pounds down. So just 0.2 pounds to get to 27. So almost 27 pounds. I will take that. So that is averaging, which actually, that moves us up to 2.4 pounds since last week. So this was a pretty good week, considering I had a little bit of a stall, and I don't really know if you call it a stall or not, but those 2 weeks prior hadn't been great. I wasn't feeling good. I was really sluggish for a little bit of time, and yeah, so those 2 weeks weren't great, and I was kind of at that same pound and a half, just back and forth. So we've had steady loss this week. So I am happy with that. So if you put that there, we're averaging about 2-ish pounds a week. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. And again, I know the slower it comes off, the longer it will last. So I am happy with that. So you guys know I had started at I'm doing small goals, right? I'm not going to say I want to lose 100 pounds. I can't do that. That's way too much pressure on myself. So I'm not going to do that. So my first was 20 pounds. So I would like to get to 40 for my vacation. Yeah, I know. And so that's kind of pushing it. So my vacation is the third week of July, July 13th. So that would mean 13 more pounds in the next, 6-ish weeks? June, 7 weeks. So definitely doable. 7 weeks. 7 weeks would be about 14 pounds. So it's doable. And I just started adding the bike in very slowly, very, very, very slowly. Yesterday, I just wasn't having it. So I didn't. The day before, I did do 7 or 8 minutes. I watched a Kyle Palo video, a Disney video, and I was able to get through. But kind of once my knee starts burning, after 2 minutes, then I have to stop. So, but I am enjoying the bike. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go check out the video I have a playlist for all the Zepbound videos, and I built a bike, a stationary bike, a phenomenal bike. I would recommend this bike to anyone. It was $135 on Amazon. Love it. I absolutely love it. And I even did a little bit of my resistance in there, so I was happy. So yeah, I'm out, feeling better. Oh, by the way, I got my hair done. So I don't know, is it too light? I did a little bang action here, but it's kind of light, a little lighter than I normally would do, but I've got to do something to hide the gray, and I'm hoping that this might do it. So I don't know. What do you think? Is it too light for my face? I don't know. But yeah, so like I said, I don't normally set goals, but I'm trying to slowly kick things up a little bit. So we hit the first goal, 20 pounds. Woohoo! We started phase 2, started in a little rehab for the knee with the bike. So hopefully we can kind of move that up. You guys are a little sideways here. We can hopefully move that up a little bit, over the course of the next couple of weeks. And yeah, so 40 is my new goal. I think for some reason, I don't know why that seems excessive, but that's my goal. So another 13.2 pounds by July 13th would make me happy. So yeah, that's kind of where we are. Oh, but I don't think I've done this often, and I didn't take a lot of measurements because it's Thursday and my son's at work. I have to go pick him up soon, so I don't want to be here for too long. But I did take a couple of quick measurements. So I don't think these are completely accurate because I used 2 different trackers back and forth, but about 2.5 inches around the waist and 3 inches at the hips, which is kind of like the largest part of my body currently. Of course, upper area was already 3 inches last time I measured. So I didn't even measure again because I didn't want to be depressed and see, because that's the area that obviously goes first on us females. So I know that that's continuing to go down just by how things are fitting and not fitting. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely seeing, things there. Clothes fit. Anything I have that buttons, I don't have to button anymore. I can just kind of take on and off. So things are getting bigger. The one issue that I am finding is certain shirts are like too big here, and they're kind of like coming down too low. So I might have to do something soon because obviously it's almost Memorial Day. The weather is changing. It's been in the 80s this week. We had thunderstorms all day today because of the humidity. But yeah, the weather has been changing. So yeah, I am very pleased. I'm very happy with the medication. You guys know that my side effects have been minimal. I cannot recommend enough. This seems to be the way to go for me. The Benefiber prebiotic fiber supplements. So these guys here, they're phenomenal. They do have 15 calories. They don't have any sugar. But the recommended dose is 2 of these at every meal, so 3 times a day. I usually do it twice a day. So in the morning these are in my office, this is where you guys are. So I generally take 2 of these. I chew 2 in the morning because they're in here and I remember. And then like I just did it now, it's 3:30, and right before I started this video, I grabbed another 2. If not, I'll try to remember at night. Tonight I might remember because we're having meat for dinner tonight, and I'll want to make sure that I have something in my system because that's a little rougher on my system. But I had stopped taking them. You guys might know I had run out. So I started taking these maybe about a week and a half into the journey. And, when I started seeing all of the side effects and the constipation and the stomach and blah, blah, blah. So I went with these and the magnesium. So this was my power couple in the beginning. And then when I started 5, I had run out of these and I kind of stopped taking them for a bit. I'm really bad with daily medication, which is why I take the shot. So I wasn't remembering to take these, and I started having some GI problems where I was really constipated. I was sluggish, and it's not a comfortable feeling. So I ordered these instead of these. I find these on Amazon. They probably have them at Walmart, but I just order them on Amazon because that way I don't have to wait until I go. They just ship them to my door. So I started regularly. My goal was to start taking both of them again. I still keep forgetting. So to be completely honest, I have only been doing this. I don't even take the magnesium, and I've been great. So everything's working the way that it's supposed to be with these. So they taste great. They're kind of like a sweet tart chewy. These have been phenomenal. That way you don't have to do the collagen and you don't have to do any of that stuff. But if you are having some GI issues, if you're having that constipation, I would check them out. It was $9 or $10. There's 100 of them in here. So it lasts about a month. I've had really, really, really good luck with these, and they taste good. So that's what's, been working for me. I do want to get back on the magnesium. I'm just so bad with supplements and remembering these types of things. So, this more specifically, just because it's supposed to help with, muscle and joint pain and stuff like that. And I definitely have a lot of muscle and joint pain. So I do want to get back on track. But when I wasn't feeling great, the size of these, trying to take them in the morning was really hard. So I've been trying to remember to take one at night. I'm going to leave one out and take it right now. So the magnesium is really, really good. Now, in my biking video, I had started talking about my hair loss. Now, I don't know if you guys can really tell here, but I have a lot of it doesn't look it because I cut it all off yesterday, but I have really thick hair. But when I take a shower, I was finding, clumps, but I've always had that. So I had my hair done yesterday. I spoke to my hairdresser, and she concurred that when you go a couple of days without washing, it's normal. And she experiences the same thing because she only washes like every 3 days. And when that happens, you get more it seems like more shedding, but it's really not, because if you were washing every day, you'd have a little shedding. So she was cutting my hair, and she's like, Cheryl, you're not losing your hair. Your hair is not thinning. Your hair is fine. Because I wasn't concerned about it's fine if it thins out a little. My hair is super thick. It takes forever to dry it. But I was concerned with like big clumps falling out and having like a bald spot and stuff. And she said, absolutely not. So I don't know. I'm still on the fence about that. I did ask her about collagen, and she said that she had taken collagen in the past and really saw no results. So I don't know. I'm going to keep looking into that, see if I can find, let me know. Does anybody here have thinning hair, take collagen, and have seen results that it's changing things? Because I don't want to get into a situation where all of a sudden I'm losing it and then I can't do anything about it. But I feel like I'm okay. And I don't know if it's because I'm losing slowly enough that that's not causing a problem. I've also seen some people say 3 months is when it started, 8 months is when it started. So I don't know. I'm not ready to do anything quite yet about it. But, we'll continue to monitor the situation. I'm going to take my magnesium right now. So I've checked about some supplements. So right now I'm going to stick to the Benefiber. I'm going to work on the magnesium. That's my goal right now, is to try to remember my magnesium right now, because I have heard in the past also that magnesium is good for TMJ, and I have terrible TMJ on the left side. And the only other option is Botox in the jaw, but it only lasts like 2 to 3 months, and then you have to get it again. And not for nothing, if I'm going to do Botox, I'm going to do it in the old lady lines in my forehead that are just like completely Like, they're just there now. Like, there's no getting rid of it. So, but I mean, I'm not doing Botox, but I'm just saying, if I was going to start sticking a needle in me, I think it would be for that before it would be for this, especially if it's something that I had to do consistently and keep up with it. I'm just not about that. So I'm going to continue to try with my magnesium. And yeah, so dinner tonight is going to be, and I'll see, maybe I'll tape this. This would be very uneventful, but we're just doing sliders. So I roll out some hamburger and I just put it on my flat top with some cheese. And then I put it on some slider rolls and bake it. And then I think I'm just going to do some vegetables, maybe asparagus and or broccoli. Normally I would do like French fries or tater tots or something like that, but I'm just trying to keep everybody healthier. So maybe I'll just do that for my son. And it's just the three of us home for dinner tonight. Nobody else is home, so it's going to be pretty uneventful. I will put in a picture right here. This was my coconut curry chicken a couple of nights ago. So I didn't record making that either because it's basically the same as the last video I did with chicken. I cut up some chicken, saute it, season it, and then I'm using this korma, Saffron Road coconut curry korma sauce, Korma. It's phenomenal. I also use a butter chicken by Patsons. I'll have to check. I use a jar of butter chicken, but the coconut curry is a milder flavor and it's only 70 calories for like a quarter of a cup. So it comes in a pouch, it's like a 7-ounce pouch. And I use 2 of those pouches for like 3 chicken breasts. And then I just did some rice and some broccoli and I had like a bowl. And I actually couldn't finish. I'll show you the picture. This was actually my plate. I'll show you the picture at the end of this video. That's my plate of food. And I did not finish that. I actually still have a small container in the refrigerator that I don't even think I'll get to because I have been having, so my lunch this week, I've done deli chicken, sliced deli chicken, and then the Sargento cheese sticks that I showed you guys in a video a couple of weeks ago. I think they're 70 calories. I've been cutting those long ways into 3, and I've been wrapping 3 pieces of chicken in that, and I just dip it in some light ranch. And that's been my lunch with like a half cup of grapes, and I'm more than full. So that's been my lunch this week. My protein shake, coffee situation's always the same. And then I had a banana today. Yesterday I had the Kind bars. I think it's the Kind bars that are like 2 oatmeal, like small bars together. And that, I think I've had those the last couple of days in a row. And then dinner, it's usually some type of chicken. Yesterday it was chicken meatballs again and pasta. And then at night, I've been obsessed with the sugar-free Cool Whip. I don't know what the deal is, but as soon as I sit down, so I guess I do have a little bit of food noise because as soon as I sit down, I'm like, oh my God, I want to get up and have Cool Whip. I want to get up and have Cool Whip. But I guess it's better than wanting to get up and have a peanut butter cup or chocolate cake or a bag of Doritos. And I've been eating. One night I had a little bit of Cool Whip in the sugar-free Jell-O, and the other 2 nights I just went and grabbed a spoon and I ate a couple of mouthfuls of the sugar-free Cool Whip straight out of the freezer. But it's 20 calories. Leave me alone. And always before 8 o'clock. So 7:30, 8 o'clock, my cutoff. I did have some Doritos a couple of nights ago around 8:45. I knew that they were in there. I had been wanting Doritos and I had some Doritos. So I had half a serving. So like 7 chips was like 75 calories, I think it was. And I portioned them out and made sure it was 7. And I still lost that night. So that was like a total win because I was like, I'm going to screw everything up because I know that 7:30 is my cutoff, but I couldn't chalk myself off. And I kind of knew in my head I wasn't going to be able to go to sleep without these stupid Doritos. I don't know why. And I'm sure somebody's going to have something to say about it, but I don't know. Sometimes you just need a freaking Dorito. And I needed a Dorito. And I'm not sad about it. because you guys know I can't change everything just to do this. This needs to be lifelong sustainable decisions. So I would much rather go through my life occasionally having 7 Doritos and being okay with it than never having a Dorito again and then binging an entire bag of Doritos and gaining 5 pounds, right? So yeah, that is our 3-month check-in. I have my next box, so I'm kind of a monthish ahead. So I have my box to continue. It's in the refrigerator. But I've already called in my prescription for the next box, and it's been over a week already. So I did try to refill my 2.5 because that is also still in my system, but that hasn't gone through. So I'm thinking the insurance company probably said no. I'm not going to call them and bother them with it right now because I'm not desperate yet. I'll give it a little bit of time, but I figure if I run into Walmart in the next couple of days, I'll just check while I'm there. I hate to keep bothering everybody on the phone because I know that, you know, everybody else is in the same situation, and I know how busy these pharmacies and pharmacists are. So yeah, that's kind of where we are with the medication. Hopefully I'll get something in the next couple of weeks so we don't have to stress out about it. I think I can go 2 weeks before I start like obsessing over it and trying to figure, you know, the whole situation out. So yeah, 88 days, guys, 3 months. I can't believe it's been 3 months. I can't believe that there are 900 of you subscribed to this channel and so many amazing souls that continue to send me just the most wonderful, beautiful messages and love and support all the time. So I just want to thank you all for that. If you are just seeing this and, you know, you're new here, we would love to have you. We are trying to hit that that 1,000 marker by the end of the month. The last couple of weeks have been definitely slowed down, so we would love to hit that soon. So if you could go ahead and subscribe below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you think it would help anybody else in your community, please go ahead and share it on your social media and invite all of your friends to come along on this wild and crazy adventure with us. And I think at that point, guys, 3 months, 88 days, 26.8 pounds, 3 inches. That's going to about do it for me for today. Thank you all so much. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.